Yo, what's up everyone? My name is Andrew Warren, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about another recent purchase that I made with Tesla stock. And this has nothing to do with yesterday's purchase. This is a completely new purchase that I made. So if you haven't seen yesterday's video, or if you're just new to the channel, I recently spent $1,680 on Tesla stock yesterday, and then on top of that today as well, I bought a little bit of more Tesla stock. Now, this isn't as big of a purchase as yesterday. It was only $400, so that was a fractional share. And I say only just because it's not a full share of Tesla. That's still a lot of money to me. And so with this video, I want to talk about this recent purchase and also just go in depth a little bit on my explanation and justification for why I'm still buying Tesla stock, and then also reference that to the account that I'm specifically purchasing in as well. So keep in mind, this was not a purchase on Robinhood. Nothing with the Robinhood portfolio has changed in terms of me putting money into it. So like I said, this is with the Roth IRA, and this was with the Fidelity account that I talked about yesterday. So I used the Fidelity mobile app to invest in my Roth IRA. That's where my account is for the year of 2020. And as you all know, anything aside from the Roth IRA goes right into Robinhood. So with that being said, of course, as always, please make sure to smash that like button if you enjoy the transparency and also just the Tesla videos in general. But just getting into this one today, before we jump into all of these details regarding the stock purchase, let's just check out how Tesla is performing so far. We had a pretty notable surge today at around plus 3.49% in total. And as you can see, for the normal market hours, we got a plus 3.37% gain. And just to adjust that with a current share price, that is plus $18.62 added on to the share price. And then with the after hours currently, we have a plus 0.13% gain, which is plus another 75 cents added on to the share price. And just remember that tomorrow is a closed market day. It's a holiday. So happy early Thanksgiving to all of you all out there. I hope you have a great one and a safe one. But I have to admit, as somebody that really loves the stock market and just seeing these constant movements over the weekdays, it is unfortunate to have an additional day in the week where we don't have Tesla stock moving. Just because it seems like the stock market day is running, it just makes my day that much better because I have something to look forward to every day and check up on. That ends up with us having 3 days that aren't stock market days this week out of the 7, so a bit more than what we're used to. We usually have to deal with those 2 days and we can look forward to the weekdays, but with this holiday going on, we have one less day this week. And most of you all already know this, but we have hit an all-time high for Tesla stock today at a share price of $574.75. Not only did we just hit an all-time high today, but we also had an all-time high close. So a lot of great things happening with Tesla stock right now. And so far, it seems that my expectations have turned out true, at least with the progress that we've seen up until now. I stated that this could be one of the craziest months ever for Tesla stock. And if we take a look at the movement over the past year, we have gone from $408.09 per share to $574.75 per share in a very small amount of time. And this is also super rewarding for those of you out there that had patience between this time frame from August 31st to November 16th. And I stated this in the portfolio update, but that's just another scenario where having confidence in your investment and doing your research and sticking with that, that's where you can really be rewarded, and that's where opportunities can be found as well. And so far, this is exactly what's happening, and I don't see this stopping anytime soon. I think the rest of this month, we might have a little bit of up and down here and there, but in general, I think we will continue to see it go upwards. Now, there could be a potential sell-off after that mandatory purchase with the S&P 500 inclusion. However, one thing to really keep in mind is that with previous major events that have caused a run-up with Tesla stock, no purchase has been guaranteed. Yet with S&P 500 inclusion, a big purchase is guaranteed for this stock. So that's really important in comparison to events where we've previously seen run-ups with Tesla stock. There was never a guaranteed purchase happening, yet we know ahead of time that a big purchase is happening, and retail investors are piling on to Tesla right now because they know there's likely going to be more growth coming out of this stock over the next couple of days and up until this S&P 500 inclusion. Now keep in mind, that's just a general perspective that I'm seeing in the market right now. Nothing that I say in this video is to be considered financial advice. This is simply me just sharing my thoughts and opinions about Tesla stock in the market. But like I said, we do have this mandatory purchase coming up, and we also have a lot of institutional investors buying as well on top of this S&P 500 inclusion. So many factors in play right now that are just really shining a positive light on Tesla stock. And I don't see how this run-up can be stopped anytime soon when we consider the different events that are going to be unfolding, not only between now and S&P 500 inclusion, but between now and the end of 2021. We have the possibility of Cybertruck production happening towards the end of 2021, and then we have the completion of the Texas Gigafactory and the Berlin Gigafactory, and the expansion of phase 2 with the Shanghai Gigafactory, which will be producing Model Ys. And so far, the rumor is that the Shanghai Gigafactory will be able to produce 500,000 vehicles in 2021 alone, and the projection is 1 million vehicles for 2021. I believe this is going to happen, and I believe that Tesla is also going to hit this milestone of 500,000 deliveries for the year of 2020 as well. And another thing to pay attention to is that even some of the most bullish analysts out there on Tesla are kind of underestimating the current projections. We heard Dan Ives from Wedbush, who definitely deserves a lot of props right now because there's a lot of investors that are saying this man is crazy for expecting Tesla to have a bull case of $1,000. But just keep in mind, with that bull case, the reasoning for that, one of the pieces of reasoning was that he was expecting around 1 million vehicles in 2022. Now keep in mind, current projections and expectations are around 1 million vehicle deliveries in 2021. So there's still a big possibility of Tesla exceeding those expectations greatly. And that's something to pay attention to, considering that Dan Ives has this bull case of $1,000 per share, and that's based on an underestimated expectation. So even with that, we have some of the biggest bulls that are still underestimating Tesla in terms of the projections and expectations in the near future. And that's something to really pay attention to, because even if some of the bulls are underestimating Tesla, even with some solid bull cases and price targets, then that tells me that there's likely a lot of people that are not Tesla bulls, some people that are neutral, and especially the bears as well, that are really underestimating Tesla. And I think that this is a situation where they're really going to be proven wrong, and it's going to be so wrong that it's embarrassing. So now that we've addressed Tesla stock a little bit and compared that to some of the analyst price targets and bull cases and things like that, we've already discussed in previous videos of potential revenue with autonomy, energy storage, and I really want to emphasize once again, most of you all know this already, but if you're someone else that is maybe considering buying Tesla stock, just know that Tesla is not just an automaker. This is almost clear by now, or at least I think so. Maybe it's not that clear to some people, but even Elon Musk has stated that they're basically a bunch of Silicon Valley tech startups, and we've seen this with their vertical integration with their chip design for the full self-driving computer. We've seen this with their software development capabilities. We've also heard about Elon Musk stating that Tesla's primary long-term advantage will be manufacturing. They want to be the best manufacturers in the world, which is all about efficiency. That's a skill that Tesla already has ingrained in them as a company, and it's something that Elon Musk constantly encourages out of the designs that go into Tesla and with all of the engineers' mindsets there. But anyways, just to have transparency on this recent purchase that I made today, like I said, this was in my Fidelity Roth IRA account, and I spent $400 on Tesla stock with a fractional share of 0.698 shares that was filled at a share price of $572.38, and this was at 1:48 p.m. And just to reference that to where the share price is at currently, like I said, I spent $572.38, and now it's at $574.75. I've made just a slight bit on that so far. Pretty satisfied, because regardless whether it goes up or down in the short term, that is not relevant to my investing perspective. It's all about, for me, the long-term growth, and Tesla is a long-term company. It's one of the main reasons that people are buying right now. Most investors that are purchasing Tesla stock, they're thinking about holding it for the decades to come. And then also, just to have a little bit more transparency with a Roth IRA account with Fidelity, I currently have a contribution for the year of 2020 of $3,730. And right now, considering that, including the gains, I have a balance of $4,376.48. And the remaining contribution that I have to put in this year is $2,270. And I'm honestly just trying to contribute this last bit as fast as possible, because I want to get back onto my taxable account, and I want to get back onto saving money for my tax payment as well. And the sooner I'm able to get that tax payment paid and I know what I have to pay, then that's when I can start focusing on Tesla, and then maybe some other potential assets as well. But more to come on that. And also, just to explain why this $400 wasn't just put in yesterday, it's not like I saw Tesla go up again today and I thought, oh, I need to put this last bit in. Basically, when I spend money, when I buy more stock, almost every single time. It's just when I have the money. So yesterday I got paid, I spent the money. Today, that's when my transfers went through from selling some personal items recently, and I made this purchase with a Roth IRA as soon as I got that money. So most times the general rule for my investing strategy is whenever I get the cash, I pretty much buy that same day. And it's really not based on the movements of Tesla, but ironically, it seems like a lot of the times that I get paid, that's when Tesla is doing well. Unfortunate, but still in the long-term perspective, I still think there's so much opportunity even with buying right now. Now that's just my personal opinion, of course. But anyways, please make sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. And also definitely feel free to check out my referral link to Robinhood and Webull in the description below, especially Webull right now. You can get 4 free stocks in total, 2 for signing up with my referral link, and then another 2 valued up to $1,600 for depositing $100 into your Webull account. And I believe you can take that $100 right back out after you get your free stocks. That's what I did. And also, it just helps support the channel as well, which I greatly appreciate. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a happy and safe Thanksgiving.